Hello, everyone. Welcome to Spoken Word Sunday with Granddaddy G, episode 47, Summer in the City. Last week, I read poems about the ocean, the pier, the wharf. This week, I want to read poems about experiences I've had at the park, the lake, places in the city. The first one, called Summer in the City, I wrote June of 1990. And at that time, I was a salesman for a messenger service, an air courier service, and downtown LA was my territory. So I would beat the pavements every day in my suit and tie. And when you look at the skyline of downtown LA and see all those tall buildings, I've been up and down the elevators of each and every one of them. Back in the days when you had to walk in with a business card and a brochure and greet the receptionist. So here is Summer in the City. Downtown LA breathes heavily on a hot summer day. Parking spaces disappear quickly as the sidewalk rumbles from construction workers' machinery and ladies' high heels. A huge dinosaur-like contraption chews the side off of an unsuspecting building, leaving chunks and strings of concrete and metal dangling from its teeth, like the flesh of a shark's prey. Hey, doom, 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 doom. Summer sun shining like a starship into the middle of space. Summer smiles laughing like a carnival into the middle of your face. Give a donation to the Bank of Love here in the heart of the city. Like a dark blue ocean, the city is in motion. Summer sounds. The streets are like a keyboard of endless harmonies. Now and then, remember when, in between, sight unseen, you hear the sound of fear disappear. Now you are aware. Summer in the city. One place we used to go when my kids were small is a park in Manhattan Beach called Polliwog Park. Have barbecues and picnics, and they had a little lake there with ducks. And I remember going back there years later and seeing how it changed. Polliwog Park. A pond is lifeless without ducks, mud, and sand. Newly planted grass is green, but not like the original. So many times in the past, I sat here and watched my children play. The wooden ship is still there with swings and ropes to climb, but my children are gone. All grown up now. Now there are pigeons for me to watch, with their feathers ruffled and wings bent. One old duck came back. Here I am. The park is silent in the evening. I can hear the wind whistling around my ear. The voices of children playing have faded. All of them have gone home now, but I am still here, listening to myself think. 4 rings hang still, no hands holding them. Polliwog Park. This next one I wrote about Echo Lake, right near downtown LA is Echo Park. And in lots of TV shows and movies, they show Echo Lake, 2 big fountains springing up with the high-rise office buildings of downtown LA in the background. I'm sure you've seen it a million times. And that lake's very interesting. They have paddle boats you can rent. They have ducks and big giant lily pads there. And I call this poem Diversity Lake, and I especially want to read this poem in honor of Pride Month, which ends today, Diversity Lake. So many ducks in a lake of beauty, many different colors, sizes, and shapes. There are brown ones with white teardrops on their sides, large white ones who make so much noise, black ones who sound the alarm for them all with each perceived enemy, and the beautiful rainbow swans swimming so gracefully. They all live together in peace and harmony, only seeking food and safety for their young ones. The diversity they display is the wonder of this place. Without the different colors of ducks, the lake is not as beautiful. The tranquility of this moment reminds me of the truth. We all live in a lake called Los Angeles. We all live in a lake called America. And we are all like ducks, just the same. Yes, we can all live together in peace regardless of our race, color, creed, ethnicity, sexual orientation. So I want to end on that thought with a poem that I got from poetryflash.org, which is a great organization to support if you want to continue to support poetry in America, poetryflash.org. This is a poem by Joy Harjo from Conflict Resolution for Holy Beings by Joy Harjo, W.W. Norton and Company 2015, courtesy of poetryflash.org. It's called Once the World Was Perfect. Once the world was perfect, and we were happy in that world. Then we took it for granted. Discontent began a small rumble in the earthly mind. Then doubt pushed through with its spiked head. And once doubt ruptured the web, all manner of demon thoughts jumped through. We destroyed the world we have been given for inspiration, for life. Each stone of jealousy, each stone of fear, greed, envy, and hatred put out the light. No one was without a stone in his or her hand. There we were, right back where we had started. We were bumping into each other in the dark. And now we had no place to live, since we didn't know how to live with each other. Then one of the stumbling ones took pity on another and shared a blanket. One of the stumbling ones took pity on another and shared a blanket. A spark of kindness made a light. The light made an opening in the darkness. Everyone worked together to make a ladder. A Wind Clan person climbed out first into the next world, and then the other clans, the children of those clans, their children, and their children, all the way through time to now, into this morning light to you. God bless you, everyone. May we all work together. May we all live in the light of harmony, kindness, respect, and compassion for each other. Have a great week. I'll see you next Sunday on Spoken Word Sunday with Granddaddy G. Send a little tune up to the Great Spirit.